All right, now we're taking a break with working on the Lexus LS. That has been largely successful, almost completely done, but a few more things to do. 100% drivable. I'm driving it on a daily basis now, running great. And now I'm going to focus my attention back on the BMW. So I have just washed the BMW. I'm going to let it sit out here in the beautiful sun for a little while to dry off. And once it's dry, I'm going to start bringing it into the garage and whatnot. So what we're doing is we're going to take out the entire rear end, and we're going to do all the bushings in the entire rear end, check for subframe cracks, all that stuff. So again, just after the wash, giving an overall view of what the car looks like before I start on anything. This is the engine compartment. There's nothing really to show in here. I don't plan on doing any work in here right now. There is a tremendous amount of work I need to do still. Rewire the xenon light wiring, as my previous video was showing. And I need to replace the brake master cylinder. And I think I'm going to go ahead and, even though everything seems to be running good, I am going to check, probably just replace the bearings in the bottom of the engine. Nothing gonna be doing on the interior this time. Again, tremendous amount of work that needs to be done in here. Small things like this cracking here. The heater for this seat does not work. The heater for the other seat does work. And some other smaller things. Freshen up the leather for the handbrake and for the gear shift. I am not planning on switching this over to a manual. Too many people in my family enjoy this and they don't know how to drive stick. So I'm going to keep it as an automatic. So do it that way. Something else I need to work on is repainting this section here. And as I'm repainting that, I also bought two cheap Chinese knockoffs of this piece here. This one here, and I already have this one off. They were cheap Chinese knockoffs, but whatever. So I'm just going to do the old rattle can, try to make it look good. This is by no means a collector's car yet. And if it becomes a collector's car and I so choose, then I'll go ahead and do all that extra work and replace it with good quality stuff. Now the exhaust will be coming out, obviously, to gain access to it. And the butterfly valve for the second exhaust is stuck in the open position. I'm going to try to get that to work. I want it to work. I don't want to just keep it open like so many people do the Golf T mod. I don't want to do that. Still looking for a factory antenna, but all this stuff in here is clean, but I might take the entire trunk off and clean it really good and wax it in there, make it look just perfect. So I'll take the bumper off. I don't plan on replacing the bumper. It does have a little thing there and a little spider there, but otherwise it's fine. I am missing a bracket somewhere. I gotta figure out which one it is. But you can see the alignment is not 100% right here. So as I take it all off, I will replace the brackets there. And then I keep going to the junkyards and looking for this. I have everything I need, but it's not factory. So I'm missing the actual pliers. I have the screwdriver and the wrench and the jack. This is not the tow hook for it, and this is the manual for the opening of the sunroof. So, and I do not believe any US cars got the flag that goes here. So if I could find a flag, new, used, otherwise I would buy it and put it in, but otherwise, c'est la vie. Nothing new in here. I do have the extra side, I don't know what you would call this stuff here, for the actual CD changer. I don't have the CD changer itself, but I do have the extra covers and all, and the cups and the holders and whatnot. I might switch that over, but I don't know, probably not. Otherwise, trunk's really good. I did rebuild the speaker, not only the speaker, but the actual box, the opening, the open and close button was broken. So that's a nice little pass-through for your snow skis. You know, always going snow skiing in a convertible rear-wheel drive only car, right? But this is what it looks like now. I'm going to pull it all apart, take out the entire rear end, rebuild the rear end, and put it all back together again. Now, it is worthy to note that I do have nice aftermarket cross-drilled and slotted rotors. I found those, and I did put new shocks, new Bilstein shocks, as well as springs on the back and the front. So I will be keeping those, obviously. So the ride height should stay about the same. I'm not going to go to a limited slip differential or anything like that. Just keep it pretty much stock. It's just going to be a Sunday cruise car. I'm not worried about going really fast. Just chilling. So, in any case, this is what it looks like. I am in the market for bigger rims. So these are 17-inch rims. And I was thinking about stepping up to the M3 18-inch rims or something to that effect. But even though these tires are very old, they are good. And we've been putting a lot of miles on them, so I don't know, do I replace them or what? So 13th week of 20, so they're 5 years old. They're still, that's acceptable. So anyways, this is the pre. I'll do some videos of the during, and then of course I'll do a video of the post rear end subframe removal and rebuild. Until then,